Hey, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be reviewing, swatching, and doing 3 looks using Morphe's new Pony collab, the Constellation Sky palette. You're probably wondering why one eye and no eye. That's one of those tutorials, but if you want to see how I got this look along with 2 other looks, see swatches, and hear my thoughts on the palette, see how this palette performs, just keep watching. Hey, what's up? If you're new here, my name is Kara, and I just love playing with makeup. So today, I've been really back and forth about buying this palette, but I said screw it, let's just get it. This is the Morphe and Pony, I guess it is, Constellation Sky palette. I did hear that the last palette they came out with this collab, it wasn't really great. So I'm hoping this is different because the palette's really, really pretty. Here is the box that the palette comes in. And the palette itself is exactly the same as the box. Here are all the shades. There are 39 shades. This is made in China and it has a 12-month shelf life. I'm reading about the palette on Morphe's site, and it says that the palette can be used for bronze, highlight, blush, and more. And then it goes through the shades and then what the shades are meant for, like multi-use shade, face-only shade, eye-only shade, or both. A lot of the shades, it says face-only. So for instance, this purple shade right here, it says that's for face only. So it's like you're not supposed to put on your eyes, but I guess pressed pigments, which I'm assuming this is what that is, but I don't know. So what I'm going to do is, instead of me going through each shade one by one and swatching them, I'm just going to swatch them, show you the swatches because there are 39 shades and that would probably be a little while sitting here going through each shade. So let me get you some swatches. So here are all the swatches. I did my best. So the palette goes for $36 and you can get it at Ulta and on Morphe's website. So I'm going to do 3 looks. I'm going to do a look on this eye, a look on this eye, and then I'll do a look on both eyes. Let's get into the tutorial. First shade I'm going to start with is Deep Space, and I'm going to use a Sigma E38, and I'm going to apply that all over the crease here. I'm going to use this as my transition shade. I'm going to go into the shade Naru with a Morphe blending brush. And I'm going to start building that up in my crease as well. I am going to probably go in to this shade 2 or 3 times. Now I'm going to go into the shade Daze with a Morphe tapered blending brush. And I'm going to pack that on my inner and outer corners and up into my crease a little bit too. And I am gonna probably again go in with this shade probably 2 or 3 times also. Went back in with that first shade Naru and with that first brush, and I'm gonna start by gently blending out the shades, and I am gonna kind of connect it in the middle, like right here. Now I'm gonna take my finger and go into Time, and I'm gonna put that right in the middle of my lid where there is no shadow. So right off the bat, I'm noticing the shimmers lack, like, I don't know, they're just lacking. I mean, usually with your finger you would go in and it would give you like, you know, below. And that's definitely not doing that. Back to my blending brush and just lightly blend over top of that shimmer. I'm gonna go into phase with a Sigma E20. And I'm gonna run that along my entire lower lash line. To deepen that up just a little bit more, I'm gonna go into Bummy. And I'm gonna put that along the lower lash line as well. That first shade, Naru, to blend out the lower lash line. I'm gonna go into the shade Breathe with a Sigma LO4. I'm gonna use that to highlight my inner corner. I think I'm gonna put some under my brow as well. All right, let me go do liner and lashes and I'll be right back with the finished look. Here's your finished look. So it's not terrible. It's very light, very plain. So let's dive into the deeper colors, shall we? First shade we're gonna start off with is Bora on a Sigma E25. And I am going to put that in the crease. Usually purples are very hard to make, so if there is a purple shade or multiple purple shades in a palette, they are the shades to try to see how the palette is going to perform. I'm going to go into the shade Mass with a Sigma E27. I put that in my crease as well, but I'm going to keep it lower than that first shade. Go into the shade Mood with my Sigma E25. I'm going to use that to start blending out the top of this purple shade. And so far the purple shade has been really well. It hasn't been patchy. It blended out pretty nicely. I went back into the shade Mass just to deepen up that crease again. I go into the shade Gravity with the same Sigma E27. I'm going to pack that on my outer lid and bring it up to connect to my outer crease. I'm also going to bring that shade down on my lower lash line, but I'm just going to keep it on the outer third here. I'm going to go into Pink Sapphire with a Sigma E54, and I'm going to put that on my lid all the way to the inner corner. I'm also going to go into Lavender Shower with the same brush, and I'm going to put that over top of that shimmer I just put down. I'm also going to take that Pink Sapphire and put it on the inner third of my lower lash line. I'm going to go into Nebula with my Sigma LO4, and that's going to go on my inner corner. Let me go do liner and lashes, and I'll be right back to show you the finished look. Right, I'm back. Here's your finished look. So that came out not bad. My wing just kept getting longer and longer and longer. You know how that goes. So, all right, let's wrap it up. Let me take this off. We'll do one more look, and then I'll tell you my thoughts on the palette. I'm gonna start with Lucid Dreams on a Sigma E40. And that is going to go in my crease. And I am going to build this color up just a little bit. And I am just going to do one eye instead of both, just because my eyes are a little bit irritated at the moment from, you know, putting makeup on and taking it off. So I'm just going to do this one eye for the third look. Go into Bamboo with a Wayne Goss number 18 brush. I'm gonna start packing that all over my lid. And by the looks of it, I'm gonna have to go into the shade a couple times. Also gonna bring that shade along my lower lash line. Back into Lucid Dreams, and I'm using a Refer number 15 brush, and I'm going to start by using that shade to blend out this darker blue shade. I'm also going to run that along the lower lash line as well. And I'm taking more of Bamboo just to deepen the lid up just a little bit more. Now I'm going to take Nebula with my finger, and I'm going to pack that all over my lid. Back to my Refer number 18 brush with no additional product, and I'm going to lightly blend over top of that shimmer type shade that I just put on. I'm also going to take some of that Nebula shade and run it along my lower lash line as well. I'm going to take Juno with a Sigma E40, and I'm going to put that right under my brow. And I'm also going to use this shade as my inner corner highlight. I'm gonna go do liner and lashes, and I'll be right back with the final look and tell you my final thoughts. Back, and here's your finished look. So this last look was a little bit of an easier look, but it came out pretty nice. It's pretty. The blue, the purple shades worked really, really well. I'm actually shocked because the palette that came out right before this, the same collab by Pony, I guess, I heard was not good at all, but so far the shades I used, and I used quite a bit today, came out really, really well. So the only way I'm going to really tell is if I keep playing with it, and we'll see how it goes. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. Like always, please subscribe. I will link everything down in the description box below, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!